Hello, I'm Alex Davis from alexdavismarketing.com. Welcome to Just a Little Elbow Grease, making easy website headers in 3 simple steps. What you will need for this video tutorial is a new document in Paint, a photo, Windows Live Photo Gallery, Clipping Magic software, which we will get from the web for free, and a website to publish your header. The 3 easy steps are: step 1, you will resize your new document, fill in the details, and save. In step 2, you will edit the photo, you will paste it, and save. And in step 3, you will upload your new header to your website. And it's really just that simple. So let's jump right into it. We have a clean Paint document here. I have resized this document to meet the dimension requirements for my banner. If you should need to change the size of this document to meet the requirements for your banner, you simply go over here to the left corner, click on that, come down to Properties, click again, and you'll get this little box that comes up in the middle. You'll see here that the dimensions for my banner are already selected, 960, and I'm going to change this to 98 because the dimensions for my banner are 960 by 198, and then you would simply click OK. You can also change the inches, centimeters, pixels, black and white, or color in this area as well. The tools that we'll be using today are at the top of the ribbon here. The first tool is Paste. That's how you would bring in any photos or clip art into your banner or header. Then you have your Erase tool, your Text tool. You've got your Fill Color tool. It's just a little bucket up here that will allow you to fill the color down here, and you'll see as we move forward in making our header that they're all very simple to use. You've got your brushes. You've got some shapes here that you could use in your header, and some lines, all different sizes, and finally your color palette. If you find that there's a color over here that is not quite what you want it to be, for example red, you would simply just click on that color, come over to Edit Colors, you would get this little box and use this arrow to change the hue of that particular color. So let's just do that there. Add to custom colors. It's going to appear over here, and then simply click OK. And if you notice up here, we now have a new custom color that we have on our palette. Today we're going to be working with green for the purpose of this video tutorial. Our main color is going to be green, and our secondary color is going to be black. The first thing I'm going to do is just get a pop of color on my white background. If you're making this for a professional website, it's just my preference to keep the background white because it keeps your site nice and clean and pristine. You can make yours any color that you would like, but for the purpose of this video tutorial, we're going to use a background that is white, and we're going to add a pop of color here and there to give it some flair. So I went up and I got a line, so I just clicked on the line shape here, made sure that my green is selected, and I'm simply going to just put a line straight across the bottom half of my header. Now if you notice, this line ripples, and if you just roll that line into place with your mouse until you get all the ripples out, it makes a nice, even, clean, straight line. I'm going to get a second line up here. I'm going to come over and do the exact same thing. And I'm just going to roll that line. Oh, I lost my line. These things happen. No worries. You can always get another one. Roll my line and just click it into place. Just for the purpose of a pop of color between my 2 lines, I'm going to fill it with the same color as my lines, which makes a nice pop of color on the bottom of the header. Now I'm going to change my color to black. I'm going to come over and get my text box tool, and I'm going to insert a text box here. This text box is a little large, so I'm going to go over and I'm going to change it to size 16, and I'm going to bring it in from the top and from the bottom to fit my pop of color there. And I'm just going to continue to use the Century style font that's already chosen here. And you just want to type in your tagline, whatever that may be, and I'm just making this up as I go here. Okay, National Buggy Company, making buggies for over 100 years. So that's going to be my tagline. If you put your cursor at the beginning of your word national, all the way over to the left here, and you click it, you then have control over the font, and you can move it wherever you need it to be. I'm just going to center mine there in the middle. And so now we have a pop of color. We have our tagline. I chose the color black because it kind of shows up better on this shade of green, and we're all done with that. So now I'm going to go back and I'm going to re-choose green as my color. I'm going to go over and get another text box, and I'm simply just going to bring that text box here. Go over and change the size of my text so it'll be nice and big so it pops. And then for the purpose of this video tutorial, I'm going to use this text Lucid Handwriting, and I'm just going to type in whatever I want my text to say. Now once you get the text in place, you can highlight it, you can change the size, you can also go back and change the type of text. If you're not satisfied with what that looks like, you can take the bold out or bring the bold in. I'm going to take the bold out for the purpose of this video tutorial, and that's going to be the first word in my title of my company. And so I'm just going to take the highlight off, and then I can use this little tool over here at the top left corner of my box to just move that wherever I want it to be. And so I think it's going to live right here for today. Now my second word, I'm going to use a separate text box so that I have the option of moving it to where I want it to be. I'm just going to choose the color black, go over and get a text box or a text tool over here on the left, and I'm just going to bring in another text box. For this particular word, I'm going to go back and use that original font that we chose, which was Century. I'm going to leave it the same color, but I'm going to make it bold this time. And I'm just going to type in the word. Again, you can make your text box a little smaller so that you are able to move it around and manipulate it easy. You can overlap it like it is there. You could bring it down here if you wanted it like that. I'm just going to put my text right about there. So there you have it. You have the name of your company, you have your tagline, you have a splash of color with green, a splash of color in your name, and you have completed the first tutorial in making easy website headers in 3 simple steps. We're just going to save our document now up here at the top left corner. We could also click on this box and go and save as. You can choose what you would like to save your document as, and then put it on your desktop so that you're ready for the next video. So for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm just going to save it up here, and thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.